Alright, and with that, we welcome you to today's presentation of hockey on KSN Productions. Today, we are in Glens Falls, New York for the Adirondack Thunder and the Lysander Lightning. This is game one of a doubleheader between the two. Second game will be played later at about 4:45, give or take. Some games running behind. And coming into this one, Lysander off of a 2-0 Saturday with a 4-2 win over Auburn and a 4-3 win over Utica. It's the third time that they defeated Utica, second time that they defeated Auburn this season. I'm trying to get my bearings here as we get going. That shouldn't be doing that. Okay, there we go. That's fixed now. I'm not really sure what happened. Anyways, we're going to have a look at our... Hang on for a second. There we go. Today's focus stat of the game and the goals against average. At home, Lysander 4.6. It's the average in giving up per game. And on the road, they only average giving up 2.4 per game. For Adirondack, they average 2.7 goals against at home and 2.3 goals against on the road. Have a look at our goaltender here for Lysander. Currently, this is Robert Austin. I'm not sure if he'll be starting. And looking on the other side, that is Kai Charpentier in goal for the Thunder. Now seems like a good time to talk about today's call of the game, and which is slashing. This is the act of swinging the stick at an opponent, whether contact is made or not. It is a minor penalty, and is a major post-game misconduct for reckless endangerment off of slashing. Now here we'll have a look at the details of the teams. Here is the details of Adirondack head coach Royce Lawrence. So I'll give you all a couple of seconds to look at their roster. Now looking at Lysander's details, head coach Bob Luckenbach, manager Rebecca Spino, and here's a look at their roster. We'll give you all a couple of seconds to look at that, and then we will go back over to our pregame screen. And now seems like a perfect time to talk about the sponsor of today's stream, Pixelet Digital Mobile Billboards. Pixelet does the formula advertising on digital mobile billboards. They boost your brand with rates as low as $2.47. What they do is they take your ad or your company or your message, is whatever you want basically, put it onto a truck with screens on it, and then they drive it around and forcing people to look at your advertisement. If you would like to visit them, go to www.getpixelet.com. And if you can tell I'm not as used to this, is because we are lacking a piece of equipment that I normally have today, so we're kind of running a more bare bones setup. Things should be okay though. As here we'll pull up our scoreboard. Our Lysander in the blue, Adirondack in the red. And here's a look at the referees fixing the nets, just kind of waiting for the game to get underway here. Lysander will start this game shooting from left to right. Adirondack will shoot from right to left. Both teams just about ready. So, and if you could not tell, I'm a little stuffed up coming into this game, so my voice might sound a little different. But anyways, the teams look to be ready to go. Look at the goaltenders here. As we get ready for the opening draw of this game. Face-off taken in one by the Lightning, and they will try to bring into the offensive zone. It's picked up by Adirondack. They come out the other way. Howard grabs this. She'll try to throw it in. It gets tied up on the board somewhere behind that pole. And this gets dumped into the Lysander zone. Now, behind the net, at the pass comes up. Anderson on it near the boards. It's picked up by Heffron, who will make the pass up to Howard. Howard throws this into the offensive zone. And here comes Adirondack to try to clear this one out. They'll skate it around their own net, and here come the Thunder out of the zone. Into the neutral zone. This gets fired all the way in. Icing waved. And Adirondack will take possession now from the side. Centering pass. And the shot got deflected wide. And it will come up to the point now. The pass at the point comes around. Now the shot comes in, takes a deflection, save made by Austin. And it comes out the other way. Now Lysander picks this up. An opportunity for Adirondack early on. They weren't able to hit that one home. There's a good move. Not from the middle. That shot comes in and is blocked by Vona. Lysander will try to throw this up the boards to clear it. They won't be able to, and this gets dumped right back in. This goes up and is held at the point again, and Vona will skate this one around his own net. Pass there intended for Baker, or was a little behind, and Adirondack will get on that. Few players fall over each other. This comes around now, an opportunity for Adirondack at the shot. Rebound. Puck's still loose. It's behind the net. It makes its way out, and here comes Lysander out of the zone. This pass goes up. And that gets sent sort of towards the zone. And then it ends up getting picked off. Lysander trying to force this one up into the offensive zone. They're not able to. And Adirondack will bring this back in to their offensive zone. Battle for that there on the wall. From the outside, they continue to battle for it. Adirondack trying to fish this one out. This comes up towards the point. Now it's dumped right back in. There comes around to Owen. Owen with it. She'll try to skate that one out. But Adirondack able to get there. And they'll dig at this one. It gets dumped in. That pass comes around. Owen. And a little bit of a collision there as this comes around. They continue to fight for this. Puck stuff up on the wall. They dump this one back in. The Bono has this. The Bono throws this one around. And Lysander will try to pick this up and clear it. But again, it's held in. Now the centering pass goes behind the net. The Bono trying to fight for that, but it was taken away. And now Adirondack continuing to work behind the net. And that centering pass there was blocked. The Bono picks it up. She'll throw it all the way down for no icing. They're able to cancel it out. And Adirondack will start the trek back up the ice. This is fired all the way down, where this one will become an icing. That one was one behind the net. There are more technical issues. This along behind. Howard trying to battle for it, and this one gets broken up by Adirondack. They'll carry this into the offensive zone. Heffron picks up. This gets thrown back. Now an opportunity in the middle, but they weren't able to gain control of it. Sklut with this behind the net. And here's Heffron on the boards. Heffron will fire this one up. He still has it, and he makes the pass up. And Lysander trying to break into the offensive zone, but Adirondack able to get to that. Now once again, Adirondack is going to break out, and here comes a opportunity into the Offensive zone, that's taken away, and this pass comes up. And a bit of a collision, we got a penalty upcoming. And so, first power play of the game is going to go to it will go to Adirondack. See how long penalties are, I'm not all that sure. And we're still waiting on the penalty to appear on the scoreboard. All right, there we go. Now penalties on the scoreboard. Anyways, up at the points, they walk in. High shot comes in. Austin made the save. And Lysander will try to fight for it. This comes right back to the point. That shot comes in. Blocked. Another try. And they try to dig for it. Turnaround shot. Didn't make it on net. They still fight for this. It sticks aside. And now it will make its way behind the net. Now from the point there, the shot was stopped. And this continues to go around. This comes back up to the point where they will try to battle for this. And now into the offensive zone comes Adirondack. And they score. The clock is having issues, so I might honestly just not use it. But anyways, that's a power play goal for Adirondack, and it's 1-0. So there's not going to be a timer temporarily. There's still some issues with that at like not starting. Anyways, it's 1-0 Adirondack. This comes around. Battle for this on the wall, and Adirondack tries to bring this one in. And it makes it around, looking back behind the net. Looking back fires this up, it's held at the point. It comes in. That's deflected on that, where it is stopped and held. So now we're going to try to add our clock back. And that's one out. It comes around. Now we seem to have, the clock seems to want to work. This comes up, Adirondack tries to break this out. Pass there, intercepted by Heffron. He tries to skate it forward. And that comes all the way down the ice. No icing, so they will reset. Adirondack's one goal off of a power play. We were having some technical problems during it, so we weren't able to get most of that goal, but it remains 1-0. And that this comes up now, and it's sent towards the middle. Howard picks this up and fires it out. And that's picked up, and Adirondack taken down, and this will become another power play for the Thunder. It'll be Cole Hawthorne headed to the box. This will be four, and this clock will not stop. So face-off taken to the right of Austin, and this one will make its way all the way down the ice. Adirondack forced to regroup, and here they go. They'll carry it into the offensive zone. Walking in the middle. Shot there. Save made by Austin. The rebound comes out. Austin holds it. And a bit of a scrum after the whistle as a late poke came in. The face-off is won. Now off to the side, a pass back to the point. Pass made over is received, and then that's taken away by Lysander, who will carry this up, but it's held at the point and fired all the way down where it will become an icing. Face off to the right of Austin. It's one back. And now they try to watch this in the middle. Centering pass there. Little off the ground, unable to get control of it. It comes around. A little collision there in the wall. Lysander wanted a trip. That comes in, gets blocked. The Bono takes this. And that comes around the boards, or it comes in, an opportunity now for Adirondack, comes towards the net, and they score! It's a deflection play, I think. But anyways, it's 2-0. From that, it looks like it was a deflection that went top left, or top right, and it becomes 2-0. Adirondack, 2 power play goals here in the first period. And here they go. Pass made over. And Adirondack will try to fire this one right back in. It's the wrong side. Now back in Lysander's own end. Picked up by the Thunder. They'll fight for this. And in battle for it, they'll kind of... A bunch of people trying to whack it. Eventually Lysander does come out with the puck. And it comes out of the zone. This comes in and it's fired out where it is blocked. Pass made up, did not go through. The Bono fires this back where it's blown down for offside. Face off in center ice, Hawthorne on the draw. It's one forward, and here comes Adirondack into the offensive zone. This gets dumped around the side. They'll chase for it, and this is picked off by Hawthorne in the middle, who will fire this out. It's held in. Sklet on pursuit. The pass gets made over. That's intercepted. And it comes back up to the point where it goes out of the zone. They'll trying to battle for it. They got to stay outside. They're able to. And Adirondack will work this back into the offensive zone. Fired up to the point. It's sent in. They got blocked. And they'll continue to try to battle for this. It gets dumped in. Fight for this on the wall. That gets centered out towards the middle where it was patted aside by Austin. And Sklet's pass a little ahead of Hawthorne, but they were able to get it out of the zone. Now Adirondack going to try to break right back in. This comes down, and here comes the Thunder into the zone. This gets dumped in, where it will become an icing. And it will head down into the Adirondack zone. Up front on the draw. It's one. Comes somewhere up. It's basically a camera hole. Don't have a good angle at that zone. Anyways, this comes around. Fight for that. They're down on the wall. Now this might be in that camera view. It's still not. It comes up to the point, and here comes Adirondack breaking into the offensive zone. This gets dumped in. Shift around. Heffron tried to get onto that. It comes around. A good move out to the middle. And the shot comes in. It's stopped. Rebound was sitting there, but they're able to clear it back to the point. It comes in. It goes behind the net. Now, the opportunity to try to pull that one right forward and weren't able to get it. And this goes behind. And it's picked up by Heffron, who passed it up. Adirondack will skate this back into the zone. Good move around. Now they walk in. Good move to the Austin. And Baker tries to skate this one out. It's held at the point again. And now with just about 25 seconds left. This comes out now. A shot from the point. It comes in. And it's stopped and held by Austin. Looks like the clock got frozen for a minute there. It seems to be back now, so got 15 seconds left in the period. That was our 14th shot on goal. And 12th save of the game for Austin. Face off to the right of the goal. It's one. Adirondack wanted one more, and they weren't able to get it there. That's shipped up to the point, and now with the final few seconds, Spino's going to walk in. He's got to get a shot off. His backhander is blocked, and time will expire on the first period. So Lysander will take a 1-0 lead into intermission. We will be back in a moment. Thank you for watching. All right, back here for the second period of play. Shots on goal are 14-0 in favor of the Thunder. Score is 2-0 in favor of the Thunder. Second period about to get underway. Just waiting on the officials who are currently discussing something with the Lysander bench. And there we go. That face-off is won, and it comes off. Bona gets onto it, and this comes up to the point where they were trying to battle for it, but it immediately goes off sides. Face-off taken, and the music there got cut off pretty quickly. Battle for this. It gets set up, and it'll make it down the ice. Lysander are going to try to break in on this, but Adirondack will just make their way around the net. That pass comes up. Now up to the point. That shot was fired in, but was blocked by a stick. And now Adirondack will transition into the offensive zone. They make it in. It's a breakaway. And that one goes off the side of the net. Had the goaltender beat, but the net is a tough person to beat, I guess. I don't even know what I'm saying. This is now into the corner. It's fired up to the point where it comes out. Adirondack tries to break right back in, where it's held up by Anderson, who tries to bring this in the offensive zone. That gets passed down in deep, comes up to the point. And it comes around now. Adirondack going to try to get onto this. It's fired in. Battle for this continues. This comes out And here comes Bona for the Lightning. The pass gets made up. That gets fired up, and here comes Hawthorne into the offensive zone for Lysander. He fired this one wide. And now it's picked up by Adirondack, who fires this up into the offensive zone. They'll try to battle for this. This is dumped in, or attempted to, but it's offside. And face-off is taken in, it's won. It comes around, and it's picked up by Adirondack. This pass comes up. They try to walk into the offensive zone. It gets moved around back into the zone. Now opportunity for Adirondack. They walk in, and they weren't able to get a shot off because a bit of a double commit occurred. And now Lysander will carry this out of the zone. It's Scalette. Scalette walking in. That gets blocked off where it goes offside. Face-off is won. It comes up to the point where it gets fired into the zone. Battle for this is on the corner. Adirondack will try to get this out. It comes up to the point. That gets fired in and blocked. A couple players fall over each other. Hepron on it. Hepron out to the middle. They were able to get that one away. Hepron still with it. Tries again. Centering pass wasn't able to get through. And now another opportunity for Lysander from the outside. That gets blocked again. And this comes out of the zone. Here comes Adirondack. Comes down to the corner now. It's fired back up to the point. Shooting in. And that made it on net where it is stopped and held. And a little bit of a scrum after the whistle there. Austin able to make the save. Face off to the left of Austin. It's won. Back to the point. They will try to control this. It comes around. This comes back in. It's fired in by Adirondack, who will hold this in the offensive zone. Comes around looking for this pass up to the point. They walk in. Shooting. It gets blocked. And now here comes Lysander into the offensive zone. Backhanded in by Budash. Adirondack picks this up behind their own net. Spino looks for the centering pass. And Anderson shoots one. It goes on net. But it will just go around the other way. And Adirondack tries to break it out, but this time they're not able to. On a wall, this gets fired up. Nearly had too many on the ice there. They're able to avoid that and dump it back in. This comes around. Up to the point, this gets fired back in. Spino looks for the centering pass. It got tipped away. Now for the point. The shot got blocked. Another try from the outside. And Adirondack controls it, and they'll try to clear this out where it's held at the point again. That time it got blocked. Adirondack trying to get it out. And this time they are able to. This comes back nearly taken away, but they're able to keep control of it. And here comes Anderson trying to walk into the offensive zone. That gets poked away. Lysander starting to try to apply pressure here. Adirondack fires this up, and now this becomes a 2-on-1. Pass made to the middle, just unable to be controlled, and it will head back around where it becomes an offside. Face off taken and one. It comes back out. Adirondack on this puck. They'll dump this one all the way in. Now behind that, this pass intercepted in the middle by the Lightning, and here they come into the breaking it out. And Adirondack going to take that away. Penalty upcoming. And it looks like player's okay, was on the ground there for a second. So Lysander will take their third penalty of this game. It'll be Hawthorne to the box for the trip. So face off to the right of Austin. That's one off to the side. Comes up to the point now. And it's fired in! And it was played with a high stick. And so face off will come all the way back. Both goals in this game have come off of a penalty. So face off in the middle. Heffron tries to pick this up. He'll try to battle for it. It comes out, and it's dumped back in by Adirondack, who will try to control it. Bona skates this around. Bona tries to break out of the zone. It's taken away. Now, a very odd sequence happened there. Somehow Adirondack able to hold on to it. And now they'll head around the net to battle for this one. And now pass up to the point, but nobody there. And this one will just come all the way back in to the Adirondack zone. Heffron on the step up. Adirondack got tangled up with themselves, so this one will stay in. Heffron looks to the middle. Howard picks it up. Howard up to the point. Her pass was intercepted. Penalty is over. So Lightning penalty kill 1 for 3 in this game now. And here comes Adirondack trying to bring to the offensive zone. A little bit of a tangle up. Now from the outside, the centering pass to the middle. Deflected high. Now out of the middle. Pass across. Shot comes in. It's played with I think it was a Lysander glove in the middle that put it on net. And now a big battle for this one. Austin able to make the save. He had a couple of saves. I'm going to say that was 3 shots on goal there he had to make. He's able to stop all of them. And faceoff will be to his right. Face-off taken in, it's 1. Comes up to the point now. Pass across the middle. And it's sent across again. But now Adirondack continues to have control of this. That shot goes through wide. This comes up to the point. The Bono tries to throw it out. It's held in. And this gets sent all the way down the ice. Where Lysander will try to get to it, and here comes Adirondack trying to break out. This gets dumped in, and here comes now Adirondack back out the other way. Thunder breaking into the offensive zone, and it will become offside. Face off in front of the Adirondack bench. 4:04 to close. This comes out. They'll battle for this one. About 3 minutes left here in the first period. Battle for this one continues, and play comes out. Lysander will try to get onto that. And now opportunity for Adirondack there. The shot went wide. It comes back into the corner where they'll battle for it. Up to the point, it's fired in. It's double blocked. They continue to try to battle for that one. The backhander went wide. And now Lysander will try to pick this up and throw it out of the zone. Picked up by Spino. Spino will try to skate this one. And he makes the pass over to Baker. Baker on the forecheck. And he's able to get a poke on this one where good enough to where it's held in. Now Baker had it poked away. And Adirondack will try to break out of their own zone. And they're in the offensive zone now. From the outside, they cut right to the middle. Save made by Austin. He holds it. That's Austin's 17th save of the game. Face off to his right is one up to the point now. The winger circling back was able to take control of it, and it comes around behind the net. Battle for this one as this comes out towards the middle. They were able to get the shot on another shot, and I'll try to poke at it again, and again Lysander will make their presence known in front of the net. Austin able to cover up. 2:27 left to go here in the period. Face off one up to the point. This gets fired in, deflected towards the net. It's taken away. Here comes Lysander. They'll try to break in. That's intercepted. And it comes away. Adirondack now behind their own net. They'll try to walk out with it. Baker up to it on the point. It gets fired in. It gets backhanded up and into the Adirondack bench. With just under 2 minutes left to go here in the first period. Face off once again in front of the Adirondack bench. That's happened quite a bit today. Comes around, it's fired in. And now an opportunity, they walk in with this. Shot gloved by Austin and held. Face off won by the Lightning, particularly Heffron. This comes out. They're trying to battle for it. It's dumped back in. Now this puck behind the net. Picked up. They'll battle for it. Comes up to the point. They try to hold it and it'll get by. Now Lysander going to try to get onto this. That pass goes up. And Lysander picks it up. They'll try to send this one right back out. And around that kind of opportunity. Shot from the outside. Stopped by Austin. And now up to the point it is. It comes out. Heffron tries to get a stick on it. It's dumped right back in. Now this one behind it's fired into the zone. Now Adirondack player lost the stick trying to kick the puck. And if it works, I guess. Backhander out of the zone. And with the final 40 seconds of this period, we'll tick away. Adirondack will try for one last attack into the offensive zone. Boyle with this, she'll send this up. It comes around. The centering pass just not able to be controlled. Now to the point. Shot comes in. Save made by Austin. And now behind the net, this is fired all the way down the ice, where it will just become an icing. Face off one up to the point. It's fired in. Blocked. It was blocked by somebody on its way in. It comes up to the point now. This one, they'll try one last time to hold it in. Battle for this one. It comes out of the zone, and that is the second period. 2-0 Adirondack. As we will head to the third period, we will be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. We are back here for the third period of play. Lysander looking to, and there's a penalty for some reason. So Lysander has a power play. Something happened in intermission, apparently. I'm not all that sure what. Anyways, Lysander starts the period on the power play. And this comes around, it goes up to the point, it's fired out. Pass comes up, it's intercepted, and it comes over. Behind the net, Howard got a stick on it. This is picked up by the Lightning, who will carry this back into the zone. Now from the middle, pass up to the point, misplayed, and it's held in, but Adirondack will take over. 20 seconds left on the penalty, and it gets fired in. Five seconds left on the Adirondack penalty, and it comes over. Penalty is now over. I'm still not sure what it was for. Anyways, it's played behind the net. Pass comes up. Battle for this one. They'll try to break this in. And this comes around behind the net. Held up at the point. Fired in. It gets deflected a couple times. They score! Batted out from midair. And it is 3-0 Adirondack. And it looks like Austin may have been injured on the play. Now their other goaltender is here. Dylan Blue Ash is skating out currently. I'm not too sure what happened. It was on the sequence of the goal. It looks to be okay. So we will start again. Adirondack gets their third goal of this one. The puck was never actually fished out in that, so refs obtaining the puck from the net. Here we go. Back on their way here in this one. It comes back to the point. They'll wrap around behind the net. That pass came up. It's held in at the point. Fired in. Now an opportunity. The slammer took a deflection, went wide. Then a centering pass comes around. And Lysander trying to hold it in. They're not able to. And a penalty upcoming. And Lysander, or Adirondack, will head to their fourth power play of this one. They're going to try to get an extra man on the ice. This gets sent in and it will be touched. And Jay Sanderson will head to the box for a hook. So face-off to the right of Austin is one back. Comes up to the point, and it's fired in, and that's sent in, and Austin able to stop that one and hold it. Face off one. Now a hold in. This comes around the battle for this. It's held in, and Adirondack will try to set up their power play. That pass out to the middle. Shot from the top of the circle. Stopped by Austin. With 39 seconds or 36 seconds left in the penalty. Face off to Austin's left. It's won by the Lightning, who will try to battle for this one around their own net. And now it's picked up by Adirondack from the side. And from the middle, centering pass comes down. Shot from the outside of the circle goes across the net and wide. Now a battle in front. They'll walk in. Shot there. Took a deflection. And it went up the post. They score in the rebound. And Adirondack will score their third power play goal of the game to make it 4-0. Face off won by Lysander, and they'll walk this one up. Battle for this one on the wall. Heffron tried to get a couple of sticks on it. And this comes in around, and this will make its way out up to the point. Oh, it's blocked down, and here comes Adirondack breaking into the offensive zone. Good move. They'll make another one. This goes in wide. They'll try to battle for this. That goes off a skate, and here comes Heffron. Who will try to carry this up. He excuse me. He lost control there. Now he picks it back up. Heffron with 3 on him. And flipped it wide. Now Heffron behind his net. This comes up to the point where it's sent in. Takes a couple of deflections in. Heffron tried to get a stick on it. It does not work. And the lead pass was broken up. But now here comes Adirondack into the offensive zone. Hawthorne in a battle for this. They'll come out with a penalty upcoming. This one will be against Adirondack. It'll be a roughing. So Lysander will get their second power play of this game. Face off to the left of Carpenter. Face off is one. It comes back. And now this is picked up. They try the battle for this. It comes out of the zone. And here comes Lysander. Will try to reset it. The Adirondack forecheck. They're able to get it. That's stall out some of the power play. Spino picks it up. He tried to chip it by, but Adirondack is there. Good penalty kill so far by the Thunder. Haven't let Lightning set up. And this gets dumped in. Excuse me. This comes around behind the net. Luckenbach picks it up. Luckenbach will walk this one up. She cuts and makes a pass up, which was intercepted. Final 15 seconds of this power play. It's intercepted. Now to the outside, the centering pass taken away. Final 5 seconds of the penalty will tick off. Power play is over, and now that pass comes around. It's made down up to the point now. It's fired in, and it gets blocked, and here comes Adirondack, who will try to break into the offensive zone. The Buono able to play some good defense and force the Thunder player out to the outside. She tries to battle for it again. Battle for this one on the wall. Adirondack still control. Centering pass comes up, and now it's controlled at the point. They'll dump this back in. Back up to the point. Where that's intercepted. They'll try to walk in with it. To the outside. Comes in. Save made by Austin. The rebounds. There's comes out, and it's picked up. Now behind the net. Up to the middle. Now walking in. Shot there was blocked in front. I think that was Baker who had the block. And it comes out of the zone. Adirondack will regroup. And now here comes Adirondack in the offensive zone again. Cuts to the middle. They lost control of the puck. And this comes around. It's chipped back in. Oh. Jeez. Okay. Anyways, it gets walked in, that gets fired over the net. Half round tries to get to that. Now, behind the net again, they'll continue to battle for it. Devona picks it up. He's got a Adirondack player on him. He's able to make the pass, but it's intercepted. And now they walk in, shot there. Patted aside by Austin. Now a centering pass to the middle. Save made, they poke at it and they score. And it becomes 5-0. Austin's trying to cover it. Looks like it got poked out from under him, and this one will become 5-0 here in the third period. Battle for this. It's fired up. Heffron picks it up, and Heffron's going to walk in. Heffron, the shot is stopped. Not from the outside. They'll try to make a play at it. It comes around and it'll make its way behind the net. Heffron tried to get onto it, but they're able to make the pass in time, and it comes out. Heffron makes the pass to the middle. It was taken away. And here comes Adirondack into the offensive zone. But they were trying to get in the offensive zone. It was held up. Heffron went down, and now this is picked up by DeBono behind the net. DeBono makes the pass up. Anderson with it. This gets blocked by Anderson in a little bit of a scrum there. Luckenbach now holds this one. She'll try to make the move. It's taken away. Luckenbach still battling for it. She'll make the pass. And it comes in the shot there from the outside, goes wide. Now this gets fired and up, and here comes Lysander, who tried to break into the offensive zone. They weren't able to, however, and this is picked off. This comes around, and it's picked up by Anderson. Anderson trying to walk in. He made the pass back. This gets chipped up, and here comes Adirondack who tried to get up to that. And it's just fired back in where it becomes offside. .3:14 left to play here in the third period. 5-0 in favor of Adirondack. Shots on goal are 33-2. Face off one. And they'll break into the offensive zone. Bona tries to get onto that. Bona takes a bit of a tumble. Brought up Adirondack player down with him. Now from the outside, this goes wide. And it comes around looking for the play at the point. This is dumped in. Or it's taken away. It comes back to the point now. A little spin move there at the point. A little floater in that was blocked off. And here comes Speedo trying to break out. Adirondack once again able to hold it in. That was a very good holding job there by the Thunder. This comes around. It's picked off by Adirondack, who this time is able to get it out. And now a battle for this one will ensue. It's behind the net and picked up by Adirondack, who will try to carry this into the offensive zone. Able to withstand the bump. They break to the middle. Cutting in. Save made by Austin. He holds. With 2:11 left to play here in the third. Face-off one, it comes up to the point. Fired in, it got blocked out to the outside, and it comes wide. They'll battle for it. Up to the point. And the battle ensuing for the puck. And they are able to chip this one out, so Lysander will try to regroup. 1:50 left to go here in the third. It comes out around. The Bono. This gets fired up, gets blocked. And here comes Adirondack behind the net. This comes up. A little bounce pass, and now here comes Adirondack trying to break back in the offensive zone. It's dumped in. Luckenbach makes the pass up. It's held at the point and gets dumped in and tipped to the side. That pass comes up. It's blocked and it's dumped back in. Battle for this. Now behind the net, they'll try to break out. That pass comes up to the point. It's held in. And that just comes out to the middle. The shot was deflected aside. Under a minute to go now. And here comes the Bono, who will send this one up and all the way down the ice for an icing with 48 seconds left. .48 seconds left to play here in this game. Face-off taken. One to the outside. This is played around. The move comes out to the middle. Shot there stopped. They'll dig for this. It's on the net. Still loose. Pass out to the middle. Went through the crease. And this is taken away by Lysander. And now the Lightning going to try to get a 2-on-1 going. They're able to break into the offensive zone. Shot is gloved down by Carpenter. He holds it with 23 seconds left to go. Face-off one goes to the outside. Pass is taken by Adirondack. Final 15 seconds of this game will tick off. And they're able to break to the middle. They're going to try for one more. Save made by Austin. He covers the rebound. We have 7 seconds left. It comes around, dumps back in. Last couple of seconds we'll take off on this one. And the game 1 of the doubleheader goes to Adirondack, a 5-0 victory. Final score, I just said it, 5-0. Final shots on goal are 35-3. Thunder able to come out strong here in game 1 of the doubleheader. Next game will be played at 4:45. And so, we will say goodbye from Glens Falls Recreation Center, or I think that's what this rink is called. It has a very long name. We will see you all at 12:45. Final score was 5-0. However, the scoreboard's having problems. Yeah, thank you all for watching. We will see you in the next one.